Yes, my dear friend, very good afternoon to you wherever you are around the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, right here in Southeast Asia with me, or wherever you are. Very good afternoon to you, or you are in your morning, great one out there. Today, later today or tonight, Newcastle. Newcastle. I'm excited about the game actually. Why? It is a game that I believe Chelsea, we can go all out and get the win. Oh yes, I know we can go all out and get a win. We need to. It is a must. It is a must for Chelsea this afternoon. Dear friends, because after this game, the next is Manchester United followed by Arsenal. We need to start gathering points from all these games. It is very important. We cannot lose against all the top teams. We already lost against Man City, lost against Liverpool. Newcastle, Manchester United, Arsenal, they are not too strong. As a matter of fact, they all have issues right now. Chelsea is in a better form. I mean, with our players picking up form right now, momentum, we need to continue the win streak. Now, Friday, our head coach spoke about something which I believe is very important in our discussion going into tonight's game. He said, when you don't have a proper leader, you need to build that. I think we don't have a proper leader. This is a statement from our head coach. He said, when you don't have a proper leader, you need to build that. I think we don't have a proper leader. These are the words of our head coach. And then he called out Reece James. He said, Reece James is on the way, but he is not there. He is not there. So he needs to make an effort in that one. He knows that. Dear friend, our head coach rightfully called out our captain that he's not a leader yet. He's still in the making. And he also stated that he personally spoke to Reece James regarding it. Leadership in a football club like Chelsea is very, very important. A player that can stand out and speak when necessary. A leader on the field, a leader off the field. In a dressing room, a player that can be vocal. I understand Reece James is the reserve type. That means that he doesn't deserve the armband if he can be vocal. Good leaders, one of the good attributes of a leader is the one that can speak out when necessary. You are not there as a commander. You are not a dictator. But you are a team leader and you must be up and doing, asking the necessary questions on behalf of your colleagues, telling your colleagues the right thing to do, letting them know these games. Listen, you are the one that motivates. You lead on the field by charging them, giving, pep talks in the dressing room, speaking out. Let them know we are to fight and for the badge. If Reece is not doing that, then I'm sorry. The coach pointed out again that Levi Cowell is trying to do that gradually. I mean, he's growing into it, even than Reece James himself. And he also made mention of Tosin. Tosin is a bit matured. We know where he's coming from. He's a Premier League product. 26 years old. Dear friend, going into tonight or this afternoon's game, Chelsea needs to be up there. And we need leaders on the field. We need leaders on the field. For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing, hopefully, Reece James, Romeo Lavia, and Wesley Fofana all on the pitch together. Yes, it is one of the reasons why I'm excited about the game. For the first time, we may be seeing Reece James, Romeo Lavia, and Wesley Fofana all on a pitch together. These guys have never played together before. Since Romeo Lavia was signed, he got injury. Wesley Fofana was battling with injury throughout last season. Reece James had his own issues. In today's game, it's very likely we are going to be seeing all three lining up. That would be great, man. It will be great. Well, dear friends, I want to be going into my predicted lineup. My team preview, actually. But before then, quickly, let me point a few things before I go to my team predicted lineup and preview. Manchester United asked Man City if Alejandro Garnacho and Kobe Menu could catch a lift on their private jet to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. But when informed there was no rule, Manchester United is currently implementing cost-saving measures. This is serious. So it means that right now, United cannot afford a private jet for their players. Private jet from within Europe, not to outside Europe. Okay, what about business, ordinary tickets, business class tickets for the players? They are now seeking to add their players to Manchester City's flight. My goodness. So, wait, what's his name? The new owner. Oh, come on. How much did he invested? This is getting interesting. Manchester United. I said it before, why this man don't want to sack Eric Ten Hag. Because of the compensation, £7 million compensation. Just that. That is what he's trying to avoid. And you see, Manchester United this season itself, do you know, Man City don't look good this season. Look, watching their game last night against Wolves, they won 1-0. They won 1-0. But Man City don't look good this season. But they're still getting results. They are now top of the table. After the game against Arsenal's game today, before we will know who Arsenal and Liverpool. They do this every damn season. Every damn season, Man City, they don't look good from the beginning. Slow off the block, scrap win through. And from December, they will look unstoppable till the end of the season. Sorry, Liverpool and Arsenal. But the fact City haven't dropped a lot of points as of now, they will win the league this season. If you two clubs, did not pick up your form and begin to deliver. Liverpool are doing quite well, but if you allow City 3-point gap into December, there's a problem. Mario Balotelli to Genoa. Genoa in Italy. Yes, Genoa in Italy. Mario Balotelli to Genoa. Here we go. Deal in place to sign the Italian striker on contract valid until June 2025. Balotelli has been waiting for 20 days. As he only wanted Genoa deal. He spoke several times to Alberto Gilardino. Yes, so Mario Balotelli back to Italy again with Genoa. He signed until 2025. He's a free agent actually. He now joined as a free agent on a reduced salary. Well, footballers, sometimes you think they're about to give up. Some of them, they are not playing again because of the money. They have the money. But Balotelli he's rich. He's rich. Which club didn't he play for? He played for big clubs, even from Man City days. So he's rich, right? Play for Inter Milan under Jose Mourinho. He's rich. He's at reduced salary. Dear friends, quickly. Chelsea, Newcastle preview. Quickly. Preview. Team news and look, my predicted lineup. Quickly. Chelsea returned to the Premier League today by hosting Newcastle at the Stamford Bridge. Enzo Maresca will be hoping to guide Chelsea back to winning ways in the Premier League after a draw and a defeat in their previous two outings. Dear friends, this afternoon's game is a must-win for Chelsea. 2 points separate Chelsea and Newcastle right now. 2 points separate Chelsea and Newcastle right now. With Maresca expressing his admiration for Eddie Howe's side heading into today's game. Yeah. It's very clear. It is very clear they are physically strong. I'm quoting Enzo Maresca. It is very clear Newcastle are physically strong. Very good. Maresca told the club's in-house media. They have been a bit unlucky, especially against Brighton. Overall, they deserve more points. These are Maresca's words about Newcastle. The way they work for many years together, it's clear. I really like Newcastle. This is the moment when these teams are able to do something good because they are in a difficult moment. They are difficult moment they are. I want to hope and believe it will continue against Chelsea. Because we need a 3 point. We need a 3 point. Well, you see, there were speculations surrounding Howard's future. those speculations suddenly disappeared. Those speculations were about Howard taking over the England job, and it really affected the team. But now that Thomas Tuchel was appointed as England's new head coach, that speculation has suddenly disappeared. So I believe the club now will begin to settle. I just hope that they will not use Chelsea to kickstart their season. Chelsea have a fully fit squad going into this afternoon's game. Fully fit squad. Maresca confirmed there were no fresh injury concerns, and many players were left out at home for the Conference League win over Panathinaikos at midweek on Thursday. Players like Reece James, Malo Gusto, Moise Caicedo, and Nicola Jackson, they all rested. They all had a good rest, including Romeo Lavia as well. And Cole Palmer, Wesley Fofana, and Romeo Lavia, they were all left behind to have enough rest. You see, today, it's very likely we are going to be seeing all these players returning to face Newcastle. All these players I mentioned their name: Reece James, Malo Gusto, Moise Caicedo, Nicola Jackson, Cole Palmer, Wesley Fofana, and Romeo Lavia are all expected to return to the first team to face Newcastle. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand the Blues are flying under Enzo Maresca, and if we can keep pace with the Premier League leaders by beating the Magpies today, it will help us. But Eddie Howe's side also know a win will take them towards the top themselves. And following their loss to Brighton, they can't afford further defeat. They can't afford further defeat. There should be plenty of goals in this game. There should be plenty of goals in this game. Well, dear friends, because of time, I cannot go to head. But I believe Enzo Maresca has been discussing the strength of Newcastle with his squad, and they have strategically planned towards the game. Quickly, my predicted lineup before I let you go this afternoon, dear friends. Usual suspect, which we believe Enzo Maresca will do nothing about right now. Goalpost, I will expect Robert Sanchez to start from the goalpost. Yes, I know. And unless it's an injury situation, Jurgensen will not have a chance in the Premier League unless it's an injury. But right now, as we speak, the number one spot in the goalpost is still Robert Sanchez. Defensive pair, center backs, Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill. Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill. Right back, Captain Reece James. Left back, Malo Gusto. Yes. And I believe that Maresca is still going to be using Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, double pivot. Number 10, as usual, Cole Palmer. Now, on my right wing, Noni Madueke will still start again. On the left side, this is where I would want Modric to start instead of Sancho. But right now, for the sake of consistency, I believe Sancho will start. Enzo Fernandez will use Sancho to start on the left side of the attack. Our striker tonight, no other person than Nicolas Jackson. Dear friends, that is my first 11. Jackson heading the attack, left side Sancho, number 10, Cole Palmer, right winger Noni Madueke. Then we have Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, double pivot. Defense, right side Reece James, left Malo Gusto, center backs Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwill. Let me hear from you in the comment section. My predicted scoreline: 3-1. Yes, 3-1. Chelsea 3, Newcastle 1. I'll see you guys after the game for my post-match reaction. Shalom and peace.